Sometimes we get stuck in life because we are having excuses on why things cannot be done, on why life cannot change. If you've ever heard yourself say, I can't write that book because I've never written a book. I can't lose that weight because I've been carrying around these 10 pounds for the last 20 years. I can't quit my job and start that business because I don't know how to do that. I don't have enough time to even write a book, even if I knew how to write a book. And I'm not smart enough to run a business. I don't know anything about finances. Oh, and I tried to do that before and it didn't work. And who am I that I can even accomplish these things? These are word curses that we've listed as excuses. They're actually word curses. So stop today with the excuses and the word curses. Stop with the language of saying all the things that you cannot do and start to feel empowered by what you can do. Today is the day where we stop feeling stuck, we get unstuck, and we become unstoppable. So, what am I talking about today? No more excuses, no more word curses. Because here's the thing about excuses and word curses, they hinder us, they hold us back. They hold us hostage, and we never achieve the goals that we desire, and we never make our dreams a reality. What we do instead is settle for less than and get stuck in a season of life that God the Father never intended for you to be stuck in. What he intended for you to do is to take authority and dominion of your life and to use your gifts and talents to multiply. That's right, multiply, increase, and allow your talents to make room for you and create a life that would honor him by using the gifts and talents that he implanted in you. That is the truth. So when we get stuck, we're typically stuck in a place where the Father says for you not to be stuck in. So, what do you need to do? Stop with the excuses, stop with the word curses. How do you do that? First thing you do is you start to pay attention to what you are saying. Pay attention to the words that are coming out of your mouth. Because if you're saying, I can't do this, I can't change, it can't happen, it never will, I've already failed, I can't succeed in this, those are word curses that are not from your Father. And that's what I call the stuck language. You want to get rid of the stuck language and you want to start to speak ideal language. What is the ideal outcome that you truly desire? What is the ideal outcome that if the Father answered your prayers right now, it will be exactly what you want? That's what you want to speak more of. Why? Because life and death are in the power of the tongue. So if you're focused on stuck language, you're going to just stay stuck. But if you flip over to the ideal language, you'll start getting what you truly desire. So that's the first thing that you want to stop doing. Now, when it comes to excuses, how do we overcome them? Right? Because they're hindering us, they're holding us back, and they're holding us hostage. There are three things that you can do starting today to help you overcome your excuses. Number one, I wrote it down. I want you to have a strong vision of what you want. You see, sometimes we get stuck because we don't know what we want. We don't know what we're moving towards. It's not crystal clear on the path that we're on. It's like working in a GPS. Your GPS can't take you to where you want to go unless you're crystal clear on the destination and you know the address. Then you put it in and then you follow the steps to get to your destination. It's the same thing in life, whether it's your personal life or your professional life, because truthfully, they're all one. So you have to get crystal clear, have a strong vision for what it is that you want. When you have that strong vision, write it down. Write it down in detail, get emotionally connected to it so that you can see it, that you can feel it, and that you are connected to making it a reality. And then once you have a strong vision of what you want, the second thing is have a strong reason for why you want it. That's important. You can know what you want, but you also have to know why you want it because I guarantee you, on the path of getting what you want, you're going to come up against some stumbling blocks, some obstacles, some things that'll make you want to stop. But if you know why you're going for what you want, it will be your motivation and it will be your energy to keep pressing forward, to persevere. You have to know why. And I remember listening to a talk by Eric Thomas, ET. He is one of my favorite motivational speakers. And his why for starting his business was so strong, so compelling. It was about his love for his wife and his commitment to make certain that his wife had everything that she needed as she was struggling with a chronic health condition. When he wanted to give up, his why was too big. It was too strong. It was too powerful. He couldn't give up. So, what is your why for wanting what you want? And this has helped me tremendously as I've been building my coaching business, dealing with disappointment, overcoming fear and doubt. My why for doing it is so strong that I can't give up. In fact, I have in my bathroom mirror, giving up is not an option. Even when you want to, it's not an option. So you have to get crystal clear on what it is that you want and why you want it. And then the third thing to overcome excuses is to have a strong commitment to taking uncomfortable action, not just any action, uncomfortable action, which is the area that we get stuck in because we don't want to do anything that makes us uncomfortable. But if you are doing something new, and you're learning something that you've never done before, you have to take uncomfortable action if you want to move forward, if you want to make that dream a reality and achieve that goal. It is so very important. Many of us take action, but it's not the right action. It's the things that we love to do, it's the things that we're good at. But in order for us to grow and to move beyond where we are, we have to have a commitment to taking uncomfortable action. So, what is it that you need to learn? What is it that you need to overcome in order to move forward? Now, this is a really hard space for me, and I get stuck in it, honestly, because I'm a recovering know it all. And I love to say that because I'm no longer bound to being a know it all. But when I was a know it all, learning something new was tough. Why? Because I knew it all, right? I didn't want to admit that I didn't know it all. And that was a stumbling block for me. Hallelujah. Praise the Father that I am no longer that person, that I'm a recovering know it all. But you have to be willing to say, I need help. You have to be willing to learn something new, and you have to be willing to take that uncomfortable action. This is how you get over the excuses. This is how you stop speaking those word curses, because here's the secret. Once you start taking that uncomfortable action, and once you know where you're going and why you're going there, you will feel motivated and empowered that you will have no room for the excuses. They will no longer come up. You will no longer say, I can't do something. You will no longer say, I failed at this and it didn't work, so I'm just going to give up. That will no longer be your language. You will be so empowered that you'll start speaking the ideal language of the results that you truly desire and the outcome that you want for your life. I guarantee you. But don't just take my word for it. I dare you to try it. I dare you to put these 3 steps into action in your life. Get rid of the excuses, stop speaking the word curses, and move towards what you truly desire. Because then and only then will you go from being stuck to unstuck and becoming unstoppable. I hope this video helped you. It helps me as I continue to move forward in sharing content that blesses you and sharing content that helps you to achieve your dreams and your goals and to become unstoppable. I look forward to seeing you in the next video, and your call to action. Let me know in the chat if you've taken these 3 steps. And if you haven't, what 3 steps have you taken so that you move forward in achieving your goals and your dreams? Be blessed.